The Romans have invaded Macedon, and they are here to conquer and subjugate the once great Macedonian people. Here at the Battle of Cynoscephalae, they are here in great number to face down the mighty Macedonian phalanx. The legionnaires of Rome are ready to challenge the once great Macedonian army. What's up, guys, and welcome back. We're here with another DEI battle for you today, and this is the Battle of Cynoscephalae, fought in 197 BC between Rome and Macedon, and I am excited for this one. I've had this replay a little while. I've just been looking for a good reason to show it off, I guess. But this is a cool 4v4 scenario that myself and a couple of the subs, well, 7 subs, did. It was a really fun DI scenario. Some really cool like tactics in this one. I mean, Rome's got like the infantry advantage in this one, for example. I mean, their like infantry is incredible. They got Principes, they've got Hastati. They aren't actually got legionaries at this point. I don't know why I said that, but there you go. And they've still got that old Republican sort of style of unit. So yeah, they're not quite yet with their legions, but I guess they are like divided into legions. But that's about as far as it goes. We've got Hastati, Saloniki here, Principes, lots of Principes, Saloniki as well. But yeah, one of the advantages that the Romans have is the infantry. The Macedonians have cav advantage, that's for sure. They have a lot of cav in this one. And I guess they also have range as well, because mostly the Romans have like velites and things like that, so like javis. They don't really have anything like a bow unit. They have, I think, some barrel-leg slingers as well. But that is it. We've got some Rorii here as well. I think these are the wrong period, but I'm not sure. Rorii late? They might be the wrong period, actually. I think there was a couple of units on here that we were like, they're not supposed to be here. We've got Equites Campaniae, some missile cav unit. That's kind of cool to see these guys here. But yeah, there are some very cool units here, and we even have some elephants. The Romans actually did have elephants at this battle, which is kind of weird to think about. I don't know how these guys had elephants at this battle, but they did. I think there's also some war dogs here as well, just because we kind of mixed it up, had some cool stuff here. But yeah, the Romans have elephants. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how that one goes down. We've got Cohors, Praetoria, Scipionis there. But yeah, already there's big cav flanking going on around here. You can see lots of Thessaloi Hippias here being set up, so it's good to see that has been moved into position. I'm pretty sure there's also some pretty nasty cav being used as well. We've got, yeah, some like the Basilicoi here. What else we've got? Hera Eel? I don't know how to pronounce that really, but it's very good cav. That's all I can say. All I can say is very good cav. Yes, if you're enjoying DEI content, I would like to see some more of it, and some more historical battles generally as well. Do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment show your support. As you can see already, the fighting's got underway on this side here. We've got some Hastati going in against some Thorios, I think. We haven't got Thorax in this battle. Macedon was not able to use that, because this is before the Thorax period. We worked out, but they could use just about everything else available to them. That was kind of like the rules for Macedon. They have got pikes as well. There are plenty of pikes here. We've got some phalangites back here. In fact, some pretty decent ones as well. So yeah, there are plenty of pikes here. And we've got plenty more. Yeah, there's actually a lot of pikes here. We've got at least 3 units being used there. And yeah, the Thoros losing already to Hastati. And then this is worrying, because Hastati aren't even the best sort of infantry that Rome has available to them. There's a worrying sign already on this side here. That is for sure. What else we got here? We've got like a pretty decent, like, is that a hoplite unit? Yeah, I think it is. It's a Hypatiste. I don't know how you pronounce that. When they put all the Greek names in there, it's impossible. But they look great. They really do. Macedon looks awesome. It really is a really cool faction. And already you can see here that Thorios is losing, or is wavering, in fact. We've got the pikes now going in to replace them, and the Romans are retreating. We've got pikes just about across the front here. These guys actually have their swords out. I don't know if they meant to have them out. I think at the last moment they are changing to pikes. And you can see the Romans are going to give way. The Romans over here as well got their cav. Now moving forward, we've got Equites Extraordinari here. They're taking on some of this heavy cav of Macedon here. They're not being routed, but they're being scared off, that's for sure. You can see the Equites Extraordinari. They're not having any of that, especially with the spear help from Thorios as well. So a bit of a skirmish there going on. Rome is now fully engaged with Macedon along this front as well. Hastati beating these like light melee infantry here. But yes, is Macedon going to be able to change history? Because Rome does win this one in history. And obviously does start about the conquest of Macedonia. But we will see. I mean, how are they doing here? They're winning in this fight. They're managing to flank these Hastati Saloniki here pretty well. Got lots of javies being thrown in here. That's not helping this light infantry unit here. These guys just getting constantly peppered by javies. Jeez, look at the Javi rain. It's like constant. These Velites here need silencing. They need to get archers and stuff up, or maybe even Cav in there. Speaking of Cav, we've got the Thessalian Hippias here. They're engaged. It looks like with Equites over here from Rome. We've got Triarii now coming in as well as support. So these are the elites of the Roman army. The Triarii never get used unless they're necessary to be used. But they do look great, I'm not gonna lie. God, I mean DI just looks great anyway. It really does. Stab them, boys! Stab them up! We've got the elephants, they're gonna be committed. Oh, the Cav's broken. I don't think they're gonna be needed. Don't think they're gonna be needed, those LEs. There's more Cavs shifting its way around. As you can see here, plenty of Cav just loitering over here, looking for opportunities. But there's plenty of spears here at the moment, protecting. And even the charging the Roman infantry is no good because they can form square, all of them. So it's a real pain to deal with that. There's still the center yet to engage. I was playing this army over here, still yet to engage. I didn't really fancy taking on my Roman army. I don't know why. I just was not impressed with my infantry. I had to bring a bunch of Royal Peltas. They're currently getting focused down. I mean, they are jamming back as well. But yeah, they're getting focused down by things like Velites and other just generally annoying Roman units that can throw javies. Back over on this side though, it wasn't sounding so great. I mean, it's looking okay at the moment. But yeah, I was hearing a lot of bad stuff they were going to get overwhelmed. I mean, these pikes have got a general in their back lines. I don't know how this is going to work. This general here is just rear-charging pikes. This certainly does not look good for the Macedonian player. How are the pikes doing? Losing decisively. I'm not surprised they have a general in their back lines. Who, to be fair, himself is also losing decisively. So if they could get him, that's a big win. But he looks like he's going to try and pull through the unit to get out of there. Yeah, I'm not so sure if that's an okay move, but he's going to lose a lot of troops from this. Got squares over here. This is what I mean, though. Every Roman unit can form a square, and it's such a pain for Cav. So having Cav superiority is really not that big of a deal against Rome. Because Rome can just form a square, and then its anti-Cav formation is just ready to go. Again, here it looks like the Thorios being retreated. We've got a Macedonian hoplite unit going in instead of light hoplite. Fight it out. Kill these damn Romans that dare to invade Macedon. Yeah, still yet the center to engage. I'm surprised Rome's just not gone straight in like they really could if they wanted to. The Royal Peltas over here have engaged though. And the pikes here also starting to get engaged. They're going to start poking these Principes down. Poke them to death, boys! And instead they're going to rear charge this Royal Peltas. Smart idea instead. Why engage the pikes when you can rear charge a really good infantry unit here? And they're getting shot in the back by archers, but it probably makes no difference. The pike lines are starting to move up for Macedon here as well. We've got plenty of pikes being set up here. And they look like they're going to be the backstop. If any of the infantry breaks, like any of these Agrianians break, or anything breaks here, the Romans break through, yes, but then there's pikes. And here we go, big Cav fight in the back lines here. We've got more Equites engaged with that Thessalian Hippias, and we've got elephants about to charge in. And oh boy, these boys are about to get butchered. Cav is not doing too great against elephants. I mean, not much does well against elephants, to be honest. But I guess it's better than the calves slowing down the elephants, and these elephants are being used against the infantry. They get weakened here, that's huge. I mean, there's a lot of elephants as well. There's like 18 of them. It's an incredible amount. I've got spears coming over as well. They are really throwing in a lot of stuff to try and kill this cav off. Elephants are retreating, and so is some of the cav. They should try and use this opportunity to try and get in. Like, this cav here could go for these velites. And there's lots of opportunities for rear charges. I mean, Cynoscephalae here is losing to these Macedonian lights. I say that as the Macedonian lights start to waver. So it looks pretty even. These guys look like they've got like these light infantry. Look like they've all got like phalanxes or something as well. It's a pretty cool unit. But there you go. The Cynoscephalae did break, but it also looks like it's going to cost them that light infantry unit. We've got a Royal Peltas in here now as well. They're battling it out with the these look like Principes. Oh no, these are more Histadi. But there you go, the sense a big break there from Rome. I mean, there's like 3 units of Histadi about to break there. Principes now coming in to support. It's like how it goes in history. Like when Histadi break, then the Principes get sent in. But yeah, it's not looking so great for some of these Royal Peltas here. They really need to retreat. I mean, how are they doing here? This is Agrianians here. They're dueling with Principes. Not looking so great. These guys getting outmatched, outmuscled. I'm kind of relying on my cav. I did bring a very expensive cav force, so I was hoping to just use them as a hammer and anvil. I'm just bringing, I mean, my Royal Peltas are good, but the rest of my infantry I was just kind of like, use it to hold the line. Royal Peltas though, they're struggling against these Principes. I mean, they're medium melee against very heavy. That is a bit of a rough matchup. Pikes need to get in there. They need to get involved, start fighting out the Cynoscephalae here, and lots of other things need to get sent in. We've got some Gemma here, which is a heavy phalanx unit. Jeez, there are some nasty units here. The Gemma, I think, is one of the most elite pike units available to Macedon, and they look awesome. All in their red. On this flank over here, it was still looking a little bit rough for Macedon right now. They're getting charged pretty hard by these Equites Campaniae. I mean, they are charging in spears, though, with Cav, so I mean, that's not the smartest of ideas. See here the hoplites. They're just trying to do that bit. I mean, I think he's getting 2v1 as this Roman player, as this Macedonian player, really. It seems like there's 2 Roman armies here. There's a whole bunch of Principes here as well that are still waiting to go in. They could just push it up if they really wanted to, be super aggressive. Yeah, the real fight's going on over here. The real infantry fight now is taking part over here, and we've got. There's like Silo Toxite going in as well, supporting their infantry. They're out of ammo now, and they get sent in. Got arrows still flying in, trying to do some damage. The Principes are losing decisively. And we've got a general here. We've got the cohorts Pretoria. He's engaged with these Cynoscephalae here. Poke 'em, boys! Got Histadi Samaniki over here, battling it out. What's the speed they got on Motriari IGs? But here we go, got Cav in the back lines now for Macedon, and they could rear charge just about anywhere they wanted to. I mean, it looks like they could go for this Principe over here. Oh, but they're getting slightly caught on the general. That is just actually a pain. We're going to see a charge here from the Thessalian Hippias. That's going to go in for a rear charge. I think these guys... Oh, no, they haven't formed square. And here we go. A nice little rear charge coming onto the Romans. One of the first, and hopefully one of many from Macedon here. This hopefully will turn the tide. Principe's now losing. This force over here it's looking a little chaotic. I mean, the Romans still pushing forward with Principes and Triarii. And they've also got the elephants in here as well, with the Thessalian Hippias. I mean, these elephants are just charging on. Nothing can stop them really at the moment. They need archers to just try and gun these guys down. Silicoi, phalangites over here, still holding strong. I mean, these guys are surrounded in theory. They don't give a damn. They're at 50 to 70% morale. These guys are super elite. Doing a good job as well. Doing a very good job. As you can see, most of my army is starting to rout. My Royal Peltas, did not have a fun time. I've got my general, a 200-man unit here. It's a huge cavalry unit. Insane. And it's going to get sent in a moment. Where is he going to go? It's going to have to hold one of these gaps. I mean, also it's just forcing you to form squares, holding them back. But I see a cav charge here on a square. This is only going to end badly for the Macedonians. Well, I say that, they kind of smashed through the square. Jeez, yeah, they really smashed through that square. The Principes, yeah, still losing decisively, even though they took that charge. In square formation. We've got the dogs over here. Don't know what they're planning to do. We've got the general charging as well. I guess he's been inspired, having watched his... oh, maybe not. He changes his mind at the last moment. The center starts to get engaged a little bit more. Seems like they are starting to win over here. Gemma. They're just knocking back these Hastati like it's easy. Poke 'em, boys! I love the all-red armor. It looks great. Look at that. Beautiful. Got hoplites engaged over here against Triarii. These men trying to hold on. Got some light infantry as well coming in here. Got General as well being committed in here, trying to help out. I think trying to kill this cav. I mean, it's still like combat even. It's elite cav, which is a nutter. Macedonian cav just gives no damns. How's this far flank going? Rome is still in ascendancy here, still pushing forward. I feel like Macedon is going to have to try and pull this one out of the bag. Somewhere balance power would say though that the Macedonians are winning, but it's hard to say. The Romans don't need numbers, they have quality, they have discipline. I'm seeing now Cav flank around. Are they looking for opportunities? There's a bunch of Velites ahead of them. I think they may be about to go for them. There is other like infantry units nearby, but yeah, these Velites are looking a little vulnerable. Here they come, here comes the Cav. They're trying to jab them as hard as possible, trying to slow down this charge. But here they come, in comes the Cav, slamming into the Velite ranks. And now here comes some Cav like Equites Extraordinary. I think they're trying to stop them as well. Yeah, this Cav is losing decisiveness. He's pulled out one combat. But it silences Velites for a moment. And there you go, the Cav's been routed there. It was a risky and costly charge, but I guess it's tied down a lot of Roman units on one Cav unit. They need to take advantage of that now. I mean, we'll quickly look at the strategic map here. I mean, I think the yellow is Rome and the red is Macedon. Certainly seems like the Macedonians are winning on this flank here, but on this other side, I'd say the Romans are pushing back Macedon gradually. They also have Cav in behind. Oh no, they have Velites in behind. Sorry, I thought this was going to be like horse archers or something. Got a Agrianin as well back there that's rallied. But yeah, so I mean, seems like Rome in the center and on the right doing quite well. On that left, not so much. The Cav in behind though for Macedon is certainly helping though. They're starting to turn this around ever so slightly. Stab them up, boys! Stab them up! I think the elephants have been dealt with, which is why this flank over here is starting to be overwhelmed by Macedonians. The only remaining troops are Triarii. We've got Principes here that are wavering. But yeah, this Cav still really can't be used in like a rear charge. The Triarii here will mince them. Center is starting to come under control as well for Macedon. They're starting to waver some of these Triarii. 100 men left. They waved that unit, that general just there, evaporating him. We can get this other general. They're in for, they're in business there. There's also a Principe here that's starting to wave with the pikes here, being an annoyance. More pikes here as well, pushing back the Principe lines. More Romans here as well, getting routed as well by another rear charge from this this cavalry. It's only lost 3 men. It's insanely elite. There you go, routed that Principe. No problems there at all. The front line over here still going on. Still not really moved here. Chalcospides here though are, I guess, wearing down these Principes. Stab them up, boys. Stab them up. The Principes look like they're going to try and pull out that combat. We've got the Gemma over here as well. That are just mincing anything in their sight. I mean, yeah, winning decisively. They're taking on Principes here. Wouldn't have known it. It's been a walk in the park for these guys. A little duel going out front here. Who's going to win? Oh, as soon as he like loses his the sword fight, he just retreats, pulls out his pike out of his pocket, starts poking again. Yeah, it looks like the Gemma should win that fight pretty easily. And as you can see, there's now infantry and cav just like in the rear lines for Macedon over here. We're going to see another charge. I mean, the Romans are still very numerous. That's the problem. Still a lot of them. Nice rear charge there into more Principes. These rear charges, though, are very important, though. One by one, they are routing more and more of these Principes. There you go, that's another unit gone. Another rear charge needed, though, to bring more units. Like over here now, I'd try and get these ones. These Principes are losing, charging against pikes. Don't know why Rome is really persisting with this. He's going to try and get around them. Like they did in history. Just the Romans were a bit more mobile than the phalanxes, and that's how they got around them. The manipular formation was the way to go, and it worked for them. Over here seems like they're still doing pretty well as Rome. Like they're beating units here quite consistently. Cav still coming forward. The Equites causing all sorts of problems. We have got Pedites Extraordinary breaking in, which is, I believe this is, yeah, a heavy spear unit. It's like a allied Triarii unit almost. Yeah, they look like they've been routed. And in comes the Equites. They're trying to rout this this little cav unit here. They might just do it. It's not the healthiest of cav units left. Thurios down here challenging the Romans. It's getting very bloody right now. See the Romans just coated in Macedonian and probably their own blood. And we also got Velites in there now fighting it out. The Romans on this side though starting to waver. You can see also Principes retreating here. This cav just, like, all the Roman cavs being thrown over to this far flank over here to try and help. Got Equites Extraordinary trying to hold back the heavy shock cav of Macedon here. I barely see a Roman cav unit. I mean, they're pretty hard to distinguish, to be fair. They're not in bright red. There we go, the Romans, I think they're getting surrounded here. Poor Principes. Got Gemma on one side and they got like just pikes and just angry Macedonians on every flank here. This guy's just frozen, look at him. The pike's still in here, still harassing. We've got Thurios here as well, poking away. We've got a general over here that's also surrounded, but he's still routing troops here. He's not quite surrounded yet, but he will be soon, I'm sure. There's plenty of pikes and infantry and cav littered around, but yeah, he is routing this Royal Peltas here. The Royal Peltas really haven't performed, though, in my opinion, today. But that's just me.
As you come on,
the pikes here look like they've just smashed through this square formation. They're very much inside the formation here, if I'm not mistaken. It's not so much of a square anymore. The Petites Extraordinary, they'll hold on for as long as possible. You see, the general's actually going to try and treat inside the square. I think he could probably form a square himself if he wanted to. Rome over here still being relentless, still making pushes here on the Macedonians. Got archers here getting caught out by Principes. Like, Rome is still doing a good job on this flank over here. We've got the Equites and Thessalian, round Thessalian Hippias there. Pikes here getting surrounded, but still winning decisively, even though they're surrounded by Rorii, who are actually losing, and they're the ones surrounding the pikes. What is this madness? These pikes just don't know when to give in. I mean, these Equites have a few options. I mean, what they got here, Thorios unit. That's probably not the unit to charge into. It's a healthy unit as well. Just try and get some more rear charge. Rome over here is kind of cleaning up Macedon. They just need to hold on, though, while the rest of the Macedonian army makes its way here. You can see a general unit here, 183 men left. Oh, got another general here, 76 out of 100. He is still healthy, but he is losing. And he's facing a lot of cav. A lot of Macedonian cav. And the thing is, he's now stuck in combat. If he tries to retreat, he will get cut down. He needs to get an infantry unit over here. Well, he's not combat even. Might be okay. Here we go. Charge onto some infantry here. Looks like some Barrel slingers. They're going to get the full force of this general unit here. They just slammed on into him. Yeah, there's a lot of knockdown Barrel slingers there. Most of them getting up, but it's not going to matter because they're going to get just butchered here. Wavering, 0 to 10 morale. Now they can rear charge all of these Astarte over here that are still making pushes on. And finally, this flank is getting what it needed. And that's cavalry support in the back lines. And the phalanxes push forward. They are not giving in. It looks like the Battle of Cynoscephalae is going to be changing, change in history here. It looks like we're going to see the Romans be defeated, as Ban's power is way out of their favor now. There's too much even for the Romans to turn around. Principes here. Getting beaten back. And the 10 to fit. Oh my gosh, look at this. 0 to 10 morale. I think everything's about a chain route here. Here we go. This is going to be a chain route here. And there you go. The Romans are gone, and Macedon is victorious here at Cynoscephalae. A close victory, indeed. As I will end the replay and have a quick look at the end results. I was playing, like I said, as one of the Macedonian armies. I didn't do too great. Certainly Andre and Sword did much better. But yeah, we'll have a quick look at some of these end results. I mean, 308 kills for my general, who's still healthy. My cav did it incredible. I mean, it was worthy of bringing. Like the expensive cav, 205 here as well for another. I mean, these two didn't do so great. But these three did amazing. My archers, 73 kills. Agrian is getting 68. My Royal Peltas, yeah, only one got like decent kills, 129. My elite pikes getting 100 kills, 141. And then my Chocospide is only getting 77. So I mean, the pikes survived, but yeah, much of the rest of my infantry died off really. Then we have Andre here, who has got some amazing kills. I mean, he's got the highest scoring for anyone in our team. 284 kills with his general, 304 with this cav here, incredible. Then what else you got? 100 kills here with the Like the light infantry here, 120 with another one here. Again, they're doing really well, all getting over 200 kills, 255, 237, and then he's got his like his pikes here, 248. Yeah, and then 117 with his like Thorios down here. Then we have Sword playing as another Macedonian army. Guess what? 455 with this general incredible. His other cav is Sicilian's getting 150 the best there, not too bad. And he's got like these dart infantry here. They've got like 73 kills, not bad. Agriani's getting 102 kills, 417 with this one here, very good. 250 kills with his peltasts, 125 with the phalangites, and then his light infantry getting 177 the best there. And then we have Johnny playing as the final like Macedonian army. His army was the battered one on the right hand side, if I remember correctly. 91 kills with his general, not bad but not great. 102 with his Thessalian Hippias. His dart infantry getting 95 kills. His like phalangites getting 266. And his light infantry, yeah, really battered, getting like 77 kills the best there. Then we have Cyrus, who got the most kills for the Romans. 237 kills with his general here. And then he's got Slingers getting 103 kills, 190 kills with the Hastati, very nice. Petites Extraordinary, 269 kills. Principes, 235, and then the Triari getting 109 kills. And Thundernup, I think Thundernup did unfortunately drop, which is why he got so few kills. But I think he was also the one who was giving Johnny so much grief on that far side for quite a long time. 174 kills with the Equites here, 106 with his Hastati. 118 with the Velites, and then yeah, nothing else much really got that many kills. Satchex I also think was helping against Johnny, and he also got some pretty decent kills. Like in, well, actually he didn't, like, only third best, but still did okay. 120 kills with the Petites Extraordinari, 118 with the Hastati Samaniki, 157 with his Principes Samaniki. So nothing like insane, but like some steady kills there. And then we have Prince Ali Fabulous, who had the elephants, who only got 49 kills, unfortunately. His general getting 115 kills, and then 157 with his Hastati, and then 146 with the Principes, and 116 with his Triarii there. But there you go, guys. That is the Battle of Cynoscephalae. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, do remember to leave a like, a subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment show your support. And until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.